Fitness Adaptations here. I'm bringing you a review for the Whoop Band. All right. If you want to follow me on Instagram, go over there. I'm posting workouts. I go live on YouTube, but you can see me train. You can see what I'm about. Regard to the Whoop, right? The Whoop Band. Okay. I'm very serious about my training, right? I want to make sure that I'm getting the best workouts. I want to make sure that I'm recovering. I want to make sure that I'm working out correctly, right? Some days I want to go lighter. Some days I want to go harder. So I'm relying on my Whoop to let me know when I can peak. Based on previous workouts, previous strain levels, etc. It'll tell you when you're ready to peak, right? I highly recommend it, right? If you're serious about your workouts. And basically what it does, it measures your strain activity based on your heart rate, right? So it has a thing called HRV. I'm gonna explain that in the app, in the features. Without further ado, let's check out the features about what I do with the Whoop Band. All right, everyone. So here we are, showing you what the Whoop app looks like, right? So remember, the Whoop is a band. And basically it monitors your strain activity, your recovery, and your sleep so that you can perform, right, based on recommendations, right? It also monitors your performance in general based on how you slept, how you recovered. It also has a journal. I already filled it out, so it doesn't show it here, but the journal will ask you questions. How much caffeine did you have? How many do you use melatonin? Did you sleep on your bed? It asks you a bunch of questions to monitor your performance, and it compares with other Whoop users, and basically they come up with a system where they can better accurately tell you how you're performing against elite athletes and other type of athletes on your profile, right? So what you want to do is you want to set all your data. So you know how much you weigh, are you competing professionally, etc. And then you can see, so when you're gonna do an exercise, right, you go to the strength coach, and you can choose from a bunch of different types of workouts. A lot of them have different strain meters, I guess you can call them. Some of them don't have any gauges, I guess you can say, right? So, but in the end, right, you can see, so my activity. So walking, I usually have a 5.9 strain, right? Functional fitness, I usually have 11.5. Powerlifting, I have 10.4, right? And then you can see your HRV levels, which is, how ready you are to work out. There's just a lot of information, right? So if you see today, I had a 9.6 on my functional fitness. And so it says I spent less time in my highest heart rate, which was true. Today's workout was a back and biceps workout. It wasn't terribly exhausting compared to other workouts, right? So I burned about 455 calories. I worked out for about an hour, okay? And you can see my heart rate spiking, and it was intense, but it wasn't as intense as it usually is, okay? So if we go back, so we look at strain, right? It says that I had a good workout, but that I'm still ready to go at a high strain because I've been recovering well. So I'm ready to go beyond what I did today, right? So if I wanted to, that's what I would do, right? But right now I'm sort of in a recovery phase. I've been training hard for the past 8 weeks, and I'm taking sort of a break this week. You see my recovery says that I'm 91% recovered. So that's why I'm ready to train very, very hard, right? My sleep, I didn't get too great of a sleep, but it still is above the average, right? So I've been getting very good sleep. Last night I stayed up a little late doing some things, but this is why it's important, right? Because it tells you how to go about your day, right? I mean, can you override things? Yeah, you can, but you can definitely. It's very useful when it comes to athletes, right? So it says, I am working out frequently, right? So you can see how my recovery some days is higher than others, based on the HRV, right? Which is what they use to tell you how well recovered you are. And again, so the Whoop, I mainly use it, right? I mainly use it for monitoring my rest and my recovery and it's a guide. It's a guide that I use to choose when I'm gonna go hard and when I'm gonna go easy, right? So some days, you can see on Sundays I went really hard. On Thursdays I went medium, moderate. Wednesday I went moderate. Now in terms of calories, I don't believe it to be very accurate in terms of how many calories I'm burning. For that, I use the Fitbit. That's why I have both watches. I've noticed that the Fitbit is a little bit more accurate when it comes to telling me whether I'm over or under my calories. But again, guys, it's an awesome tool. I highly recommend you getting yourself a Whoop if you're serious about taking your training to another level in terms of performance, right? And the Fitbit, very complimentary, works very well when it comes to your nutrition, your body composition. If you want to lose weight, if you want to gain muscle, whatever it is, right? It's a good way to monitor your calories and get that calories in, calories out equation so that you can have maximum results. So again, guys, this is the Whoop, and that's all I'm going to show you, and in terms of what the app and what it does for you. All right, so I hope you enjoyed that video. All right, make sure you follow me, subscribe, share this video, put on those alerts. If you're interested, right, make sure you're following me, because I go live on YouTube to do full body workouts with kettlebells, dumbbells, etc. If you have any comments, questions, comment below. I will answer them as much as I can. Follow me on Instagram, right? That way you guys can see me work out, you can see me train, you can see my competitions. Guys, thank you for showing up. I appreciate your support, and I'll see you next time on the next video.